Thanks for staying with us here on TVC News. Now, as the world marks Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is celebrated every October and is aimed at raising awareness about the disease, health communities across the country are taking steps to highlight the importance of education and prevention strategies. Speaking at an event to mark the day at the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, health experts urged women to take proactive steps in their health journey by observing regular screenings and self-examinations, which are vital steps for early detection. They also recommended that women over the age of 40 years schedule annual mammograms and remain vigilant about changes in their breasts.
It's a public enlightenment program to enlighten our women and increase awareness about breast cancer. And the theme is that no woman should die from breast cancer. We had a series of lectures. We had some cancer survivors there, 70 years, 10 years, 12 years, who gave testimonies. And the fact that you have breast cancer does not mean you should die from it. So we've spoken about how to detect it. Prevention, like we said, is very important. Even if you can't prevent it and you develop the disease, you must know how to source for the right treatment.
The risk factors for breast cancer include patients who do not have children. It increases their risk of developing breast cancer. Women who menstruate early and women whose menopause is delayed at risk of breast cancer.
Government also have what we call CAP program, which is a chemotherapy access program. And this helps patients with breast cancer and other forms of cancer to access chemotherapy at a very reduced cost.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says it's important to strengthen legal frameworks in Lagos State and expand the support systems that will break the culture of silence which allows sexual and gender-based abuse to persist. This was reviewed at the Governor's Commendation and Award Night. Kemi Fola has more on the story.
The Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Month of the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency usually holds in September, with various activities targeted at increasing awareness and a renewed call for action. This year, the DSVA is celebrating 10 years of spearheading advocacy, reforms, multi-sectoral engagement and service delivery in ensuring safe spaces for residents.
The fight against LGBT requires the participation of everyone, religious leaders, community heads, families, and individuals alike. It is not just the responsibility of the government or the agency.
Let us also amplify our advocacy efforts, ensuring that every Lagosian understands the vital importance of standing against violence in any form.
The fight is on. We will still sternly say no to domestic and sexual violence till the menace is totally rooted out.
With the support of Lagosians, seeing themselves as mandated reporters, seeing something, saying something and doing something, and of course with the support of the state government, and the demonstration of the requisite political will, we know that we will reduce this menace to the barest minimum in Lagos State.
On behalf of the Governor of Lagos,
a major highlight of the annual event is an award presentation to outstanding individuals and agencies among its array of local and international partners. This year is no different.
As we struggle to support victims, to support survivors, to take time to remember and to recognize those who are in the front line is also very important. It's a source of motivation, and we believe that things like this will be able to encourage them and many more.
The reward for good work is small work. So I want to charge us here tonight that let this recognition and award night spur us onto greater works.
Let this award night serve as a reminder of the responsibility we all share in building a society where safety, dignity, and justice are upheld for all.
For these stakeholders, keeping vigilance is key to combating the evolving trends of sexual and gender-based violence in the state. Kemi Fola, TVC News, Lagos.
Now, theatre scholars have re-emphasized the significance of stage performances for cultural preservation and nation building. This was during the production of Ola Awakan's Echoes of the Drums by students of Lagos State University. Written in 2005, the play set in the clan of drummers in Yoruba land explores the significance of drums for society development. There is more in this report.
This is the production of Echoes of the Drums, written by Ola Awakan, as performed by the 200-level Lagos State University student of the Department of Theatre Art and Music. The production, directed by Stephen Adeshola, highlights the cultural and therapeutic power of drumming and the creative art, putting drummers on the stage. The epic story also has connected plot to the legendary Shango, the god of thunder, emphasizing the drum's significance in the Yoruba tradition. Audience engagement was heightened through impressive reenactment, set, and costume designs. The themes of unity in diversity, peace, therapeutic value of drums, environmental sustainability, ecotourism shine their light, particularly through the characterization of the triplet. At the end of the play, the playwright commends the 200-level students for a brilliant attempt.
My own end, seeing the play being produced and being performed by a university, I say congratulations for this is going to go into history. LASU being the first institution in Nigeria to put up this play.
Head of the Department of Theatre, Art and Music and other theatre scholars emphasized the role of theatre in preserving culture.
The play you just saw is an epic play that dates back into Yoruba history. And you saw the use of drum, like what we have today. You saw the costumes, you saw the various mannerisms, of cultural displays that can be identified with the Yorubas. So this audience that is largely peopled by, let me say, Gen Z's, generation, have been taken into some kind of theatrical voyage into their culture.
Some of the plays we do in the theater are meant to give some life lessons of how society should live. But I'm not sure that the kind of society we have, they give that kind of regard to what we do. But of course, some of the plays we do, they are for cultural preservation and also national development.
The director of the play and some of the actors spoke about the process of rehearsals and their challenges.
It was very, very, very intense. So, but I just thank God that finally, because I went to call for help from outside and I was just happy that okay, I could achieve something.
Some people have known me here already, so they were like, when I climbed the stage, they were like, wow, and when the triplets, they were actually happy.
And when I come on the stage, they were happy to see Shango, and also the students I saw too, they were so happy.
One striking thing about this production is it was done by 200-level students, and the outcome of the production is something that actually wowed me. I'm happy, I'm elated, and I look forward to other institutions, performing the play.
Echoes of the Drums premiered in Lagos in 2022 by the National Troupe of Nigeria and in Abuja by the Guild of Theatre Arts Drummers in 2024. It's beginning to gain relevance in tertiary institutions.
Now, more than 6 weeks after he was chosen by the Asaba Council of Chiefs, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Professor Epiphany Azinge, has now been formally crowned the 14th Asagba of Asaba. In a brief ceremony at the palace of the late Asagba, the Regent Louis Edozian, who held brave since the 13th February 2024 after the death of his father, transferred the staff of office held by the late Asagba to the successor of the throne. The new monarch was then presented the keys to the Ogwaku, after which he was anointed and formally crowned. In his acceptance speech, Obi Epiphany Azinge appreciated the Ochendo for effectively midwifing the peaceful and transparent process that led to his emergence and urged other fellow contestants to join him in giving Asaba a purposeful leadership.
As I make this pledges, let me remind us that there are also corresponding obligations on your part, on the part of the people of Asaba. That we must all learn to live in peace and harmony. Be our brother's keeper. Uphold filial fidelity. Eschew pull him down syndrome. That we will reward excellence. Promote dignity of labor. Continue to welcome and harbor Nigerians from other tribes